George. I'm coming for that dough. Soon as I walk, they making noise. I'm walking through my city, they like boom, bye, 3-0. Knock them out in 60 seconds like I'm using cheat codes. I just want that money like I'm money made. I might pop my jack and uppercut, and he up on my way. With my belt, discount double check, undisputed champ. I'ma walk inside your gym and take over. I'm new to camp. Yeah, I'm new to camp. Sitting ringside with my dog on what coach flick. Underdogs coming out on top, got them so sick. 1, 2, 3, I think it's over. 4, 5, 6, he leaning over. 7, 8, they bout to ring the bell. 9, 10, pack them up like mail. It's over, 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 it's over. UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed, undisputed. UNDISPUTED. I'm undisputed, undisputed. It's over, 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 it's over. I'm undisputed, baby. It's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over, it's over. I'm undisputed, baby.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and safe with lock and key and combination. The old and hindsight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They gon' let me when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation.
I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe. Despite being 6'5" tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been. Muhammad Ali.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is one of my favorite venues. Get the right fight, you got a night of fun.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Straight right just misses. fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
A win is not just a win.
And the big fella stumbling backwards. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He caught him with a left hook. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off, cut the ring off, make the ring small, put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
This round's still up. Big shot, and down goes Ali. Let's talk about Ali in that lap. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab doesn't find a home. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Insane action. Pretty close fight here in this round. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Hook misses. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. That big hook doesn't land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Let's talk about Bo in that last round. As bad as... They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep...
And Bo is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Jab not finding its target. I'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter shot. Very close now with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Keep doing what you're doing. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart. Stay got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang it. Jump all over him. It's ready to go now. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head. Be smart. Change your angles. Go out there and finish it. He's ready to go. Jump all over him. So close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The jab not finding its target. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. So the referee says he can continue, but how much more does he have left?
Hard, he's up.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. He's been knocked down. They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's
Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? He had his moment, but has it gone by?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the...
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing it.
So he's back on his feet, but he's got to somehow turn this around.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Both men promised to knock their opponent. And there's the bell to start the round. We had not one, but two knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think, who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring.
And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. Well, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work for defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch were sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with that hook. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out.